I really didn't want to talk about Amanda Bynes. I want to ignore this girl and her childish bullshit so fucking badly, but I'm talking about her in the hopes that I can persuade other people in the future not to enable this behavior and just to ignore celebrities when they do this shit. Amanda Bynes has been in the news lately for the dumbest fucking things. In the last year and a bit, she's been charged with driving under the influence, 2 hit and runs, driving with a suspended license, and most recently, throwing a bong out a window, which she claims wasn't a bong, but I mean, who cares? Besides the fact that throwing things, especially glass things, at a window is dangerous, I'm Canadian, so I don't care. You can buy bongs in corner stores here. Can't buy guns, but you can get a bong, so I don't know, maybe that's the solution to the US's gun problems. Anyway, Miss Bynes has also taken part in some bizarre but otherwise legal activities, including, but not limited to, getting her face pierced, taking strange selfies and posting them on Twitter, and otherwise making a fool out of herself on Twitter with tweets like, "I want Drake to murder my vagina," talking about how she's too heavy at 135 pounds and needs to get down to a not at all unhealthy 100 pounds, and fighting with people including model Chrissy Teigen, saying, "You're not a pretty model compared to me," which, I'm sorry to say, Mandy, but she is much prettier. All that time spent in front of the mirror taking pictures of yourself, you'd think you'd actually really look at yourself. But all of this, and she recently tweeted, "I'm not crazy." At first my reaction was, yes you are, you've lost your fucking mind. When the queen of train wrecks, Courtney Love, is telling you to get your shit together, that's a sign that something's fucking wrong. But now that I think about it, I don't think she is crazy. Last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, who the fuck was talking about Amanda Bynes? No one, that's who. Her last starring role was in a movie called Sydney White, some sort of Snow White knockoff that no one saw, in 2007. That was 6 years ago, a lifetime in the entertainment industry. She was gone from the public, drifted into obscurity, exactly where she belongs. But now who's ignoring her? Again, no one, that's who. She's in every piece of shit magazine that's within eye level at the grocery store checkout. Every garbage entertainment show is discussing her. All your loser friends are posting about her on social networks, and even I couldn't resist discussing this stupid little bitch. So who's really stupid? Well, probably still her, but all of us too for buying into it. I'm not saying it's all an act, because I don't think she's a good enough actress to pull this off, but I definitely think that she's trying to create this bad girl image to help with this ridiculous rap career she wants to start. Yeah, that's right, she states that she's getting in shape and getting a nose job and that she's looking forward to a long and wonderful career as a singer/rapper. She won't, it'll be another joke that'll lead to another few months of career longevity as everyone laughs about how bad her first album is, and then she'll throw another fit and do some more stupid things to keep herself in the media. But we need to stop enabling this behavior. And I'm fully aware I'm doing it right now too, but as I said at the start, this is in the hopes that we can start changing this. We're the same fucking assholes that slow down when there's a car wreck to gawk like a bunch of slack-jawed dipshits. The same fuckers that watch auto racing not for the actual race but to see a crash. The same droolies who go running to form a circle the minute someone yells fight. But we need to stop. If Amanda Bynes wasn't getting any attention, she wouldn't be acting like this, and even if she was, no one would cover it, so no one would care. The reason this shit gets in all the magazines, the tabloids, the shitty entertainment shows, the reason I'm discussing it right now is because it's what the public wants. Right now, there are about 500,000 other girls in North America, and that's a very conservative estimate, all acting the same way, like a bunch of spoiled, entitled princesses that think they can just do whatever they want, whenever they want. You know why they're not being covered on TV or in magazines? Because they're nobody, and no one gives a shit if they live or die. If we took the same attitude towards Amanda Bynes and other celebrities who have these meltdowns, no one would cover it, and either they'd get the help they clearly need, or they'd die. And either outcome doesn't affect the general population one bit, just as some regular person's problems doesn't affect Amanda Bynes' life in any way. She doesn't give a shit about you. Amanda Bynes should be an obscure reference now. She had her chance at an acting career and she peaked with She's the Man. And now her co-star in that movie, Channing Tatum, has fame and fortune, and she has holes in her face and a body image problem. Any gig she gets now will have nothing to do with her talent and everything to do with her recent nonsense. Now don't get me wrong, we should still be calling out celebrities for being fucking idiots. Like when Kim Kardashian likens her failed marriage to the struggles of a teenage cancer patient, or when Kristen Stewart claims that having pictures taken of her feels like rape, or when Chris Brown inevitably beats another woman. But when people do the whole Charlie Sheen thing, the equivalent of a bratty little shit that makes you realize why parents sometimes abandon their children in malls, screaming, "Mom, Mom, Mom, Mom," just to get the public's attention, we need to just ignore it and show the media that we're not interested anymore so they'll stop covering it. Leave Amanda Bynes alone, not because she deserves to be left alone, but because she doesn't deserve any of our attention. She was somebody, now she's nobody. And until she does something positive, something besides taking half-naked pictures of herself in a mirror, getting into Twitter fights, and getting arrested, she's not worth even a second more of your time. In a better world, a year or two from now when anyone says Amanda Bynes' name, we'll all say, "Amanda who?"